Hi YouTube! Hello YouTube! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back to Nier Replicant. I think this is episode 5. I listed it as episode 5, so it should be episode 5. Yeah, we have, we're probably gonna finish Route A today, which is kind of exciting. We'll get started on Route B probably if Route A doesn't take us that much time. And then who knows from there? I really don't know what to expect. So we'll see what happens. But last time, brief recap, we went to the Lost Shrine to investigate the Shadow Lord's castle. We thought we might find a hint, and then we found this, like, a key, part of the key. And so we found several keys throughout the world. We just have one more to go, Loyal Cerberus. And then Popula said maybe we should check out Facade. So we're gonna go meet with the King of Facade and see if we can find anything out about the Loyal Cerberus. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Yesterday was like a lot of like, it felt very go find the MacGuffin. Keep finding pieces of the MacGuffin, so. I think today we'll put together the key and see what awaits us.
There. Getting on?
I also did a few side quests off stream. Hi and dine. I did a few side quests off of stream. I did all of the ones that give us weapons. So we should have most of the weapons we can have at this point. There's one weapon that we missed, but I think we can get it again at some point. And then we need all the weapons to unlock the other endings or something like that. So that's also part of the goal. There's a side quest we'll have to do after this Facade arc, and then we'll have all the weapons we can get in Route A. There's two more in a later area, but for now. Fishing tip 2. I got that from a scorpion. Hi Messi, welcome in. Oh, I'm poisoned. Yeah, but I'm rich. I have a lot of money now too. So we'll do 10 push-ups and then we'll continue on to Facade, right? Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you for keeping me active, Undyne. And yeah, do your wall push-ups. Let me get our water too, because I forget to do that. Have you guys tried, I usually get, like, as an energy drink, I usually get those Bloom sodas, but my, like, local store didn't have them, so I got this Poppy one. Have y'all tried this Poppy soda? I did 11 push-ups. Okay, Daniel. It's P-O-P-P-I, like Xenoblade, like Poppy from Xenoblade 2. Yeah, I'm not really that into it, I don't think, but I love the Bloom ones. I can do incline push-ups? I know that's right. Poppy from YouTube. No, Poppy from Xenoblade. From Xenoblade 2. Okay, so Izzy told me not to go into Facade, but I went into Facade for the side quests. Makes my wrist hurt like hell, but I just a ton of them. Hell yeah! Take care of yourself, though. Make sure to stretch. But like it didn't trigger anything, so we're good. And I also bought all the I think I bought the other weapon from here. Yeah. So we're pretty set on our weapon grind. A lot of the side quests left in my book are like really just like obviously grindy ones. So I just didn't really do them. This one, the Despicable Man one, was like the only one that wasn't. But I guess I'll recap a little bit. A lot of the side quests were like, I don't know, we had a lot that were like about hunting down shades or like individual shades that weren't like really attacking anyone, which is kind of odd. And then a lot of them were like, we have one about the lighthouse again. Yeah, what else do we have? I'm struggling to think now, so. That's the king?
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to
Oh, he said
king.
you guys came.
Congrats.
Yeah, Black Swan, no.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager.
I saw you have E2 Himiko.
Your lucky bride.
Oh yes, how rude of me. How nice to see you again.
Hold on. Fira?
Fira! Our icon. That's right.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
No, I love her. Black Swan has been on my team every single time I've gotten early. So maybe I should have pulled Black Swan. Hahaha, indeed. But I'm truly glad to see you all. Did you know that my bride threatened to boycott the ceremony if you did not come? Ah, and you must be Emil?
Pleased to make your acquaintance, your royalness. Congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you.
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
Let me guess, she's outside, right? What nonsense. She knows she's welcome here. And now, I insist that you stay with me tonight as honored guests of the royal family.
Of course. How could we refuse?
Don't worry, because I'll sponsor your Capitano polls. I trust everyone will sponsor my Capitano polls. If you're not sponsoring my Capitano polls, quite frankly, I'm a little worried. Me when I host a fundraiser stream and it's just to raise money for Capitano.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you? You don't even take baths.
No, right. Like, he's stinky. There was like a little like piece of like dialogue during one of the side quests, where he called Kaine like filthy, and then Kaine snapped back, and he was like, "How the hell do I respond to this?"
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are
I love
festive
baths.
occasions, you know.
But like, I have to like make
Should I
sure my
even
like
be here?
shower tub is clean and all. Like, it's like a hassle sometimes.
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure, but what about everybody else?
This city isn't like our villages. It's all about the rules here. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Yeah, maybe.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps?
Keep talking, book.
Oh,
What's up?
just having trouble getting to sleep.
Something bothering you?
No, the opposite, in fact.
Does he sleep floating?
I'm
like,
just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have streamers and dancing and bears on unicycles and everything.
right.
I'm sort of jealous. I wish I was Fira.
Hello? Hello? Loki, I think the book Monster
You'll find a
Cookie,
nice
Enemies to
bride
Lovers, or
someday.
something to help.
Huh? Oh, right. Bride.
You must be tired indeed if you misunderstood that simple social nicety.
Y'all picking up what I'm picking up?
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
No, cause... I don't know if it's like a gay thing or like a trans thing, but like the allegory of him like having a new body and like He's gay. Happy Pride! The allegory of the cave.
Everyone needs to blow off steam and celebrate once in a while.
Indeed, your
I like
people
that they
have earned
included
a moment
that.
of rest and respite.
Plus, you want to make Fira happy, right? Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight for.
Oh, I was supposed to read its dialogue. I'm so sorry. I was like just paying attention to it. Help. I was supposed to read it out. I'm so sorry, y'all. The day of the wedding.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Comment, should I make a tea? No.
Oh, come on.
異牛と螺旋地恋アルテルはシース用林地国敵サイトズセお定期
How do they kiss under the masks? That's my question.
それるたいて
That sort of thing is always hard for me. Oh my god, Faithful Acquisition! You know, you seem really cool. You seem like such a nice person. I would love to get to know you a little bit more. Tell me about yourself. I like their dance! The wolves are coming! Run! Oh my god! Wait, Fira? Oh my god!
That wolf is a shade.
Yeah, they're shade wolves. Is Fira good?
The wolves appear to be targeting you.
The airbots are
Leader seems to
out,
have the power to
girl.
reflect magic.
Oh my god, is my diva okay? Is Fira okay? That's my girl. That's literally my girl. Girl. Enough, my husband. The people are nervous. Girl, you're lying. You're fucking lying. No! No! You're lying! No!
したかれきたたさすとりたできた
She did not deserve that. What do you mean? Yeah. Oh my god. No, because it happened so suddenly.
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
海ザム有利
あ、フェアですねザルツザルツザルがザルツだゾルキアレル
ゾテオラレキタボユリペルワトルカイザムタトデク
He's gonna crash out. Like, even more.
クルトデクゼルガアントイカラツグキテテカイザムタリエキューサカイザムラ
Hi, Aggie.
ソードリリスダカイ
I think I'm in just such shock. Here.
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
Then we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one.
I know.
Fira's blood just on the ground. I know, like... We literally walked in and she died. Like... No, because that's my girl.
Are you ready for battle?
Yes.
Yeah. Time to avenge Fira.
Fira's not the only victim here. These damnable wolves continue to claim the lives of many people. I will not allow them to suffer anymore. As their king, I must take a stand. And if the rules say I can't, then damn the rules.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
I will not be defeated.
Count us in.
That is too much for to ask.
I'm not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Thank you, my friends. I owe you much. If you can make use of this, please take it. Ancient Overlord. Where are you going, my liege? To strike the wolves. The city is yours. My liege, that is a violation of multiple rules. Did those rules keep Fira from dying? No, my lord. What did Fira ever do? He was so close to knowing happiness, and then she had it snatched away from her. Yes, my lord. Was it Fira's fault that she was so frail? No, my lord. Then get out of my way! I cannot, my lord. You're behaving like a fool.
Let's destroy them.
Clearly you're still young. How dare you? Queen Fira was a kind and gentle woman. All in our city loved her, did they not? Hear me, men of the mask! Who is our leader? The King of Facade! And who is our king's beloved? Queen Fira! Who stained the court with the blood of our queen? The wolves did! And who are the ones that will vanquish the wolves? The men of the mask!
老隊リスラ
Sire, I
関係
request permission to join these men in battle.
アルムーキ
I apologize. It took time to obtain the blessing of every citizen for war.
アルム
You visited all of
浮
them?
きわせ
I did, my liege. There are rules about this sort of thing, after all.
押して
Rules
キルたち
do not
エ
exist
ク
to
ク
bind
ギ
you.
リス ア
They
ーガ
exist so
イ
you may know your freedoms. No, because that's what Fira said to us!
カイザムより
My liege, you are a worthy successor to your father.
ユラ
You,
カイザム地
foolish king, attracts the foolish people. Do
お
not
くれ
forget
たし
this.
より
こうだだ
You are foolish people indeed to sacrifice so
You
much for an
die.
idiot like myself. Girl, we'll just do it ourselves. We'll just do it ourselves. We'll just do it ourselves. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I can take on all the wolves.
クリ
This is their den.
行って
I'm sorry to ask much of you. Are we in the desert?
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
Girl, I don't like that they all came with us, not gonna lie. I'm a little worried about that.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
せゲルダカイザムカイザンリケオリ
Interesting that they're intelligent enough to do that. To target the king. Yo, I think I've become a spear girly. Loki, it's become a lot easier for me to use.
カイザムルトラ
Okay, face shout ult help.
ザルツゼルガンストと覚悟
Such dogged, unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader,
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
They reflect magic, which is interesting. I don't know.
カイザムルトラ
I think if I was in an RPG party and remember and I can be caster, I'd use spear. I've gone very back and forth on this, Izzy, but I think ultimately,
フィアとゼルガン
ultimately, I think I'm just gonna use a sword. Not gonna lie.
above you, stay on your guard. The king is in danger.
I'll guard the king. That's what Fira would want.
Indeed, you must worry about protecting more than yourself in this battle.
I'd be the hype man, like a bard. Like I'm caster down. Like I think I'm more like utility caster. Like I'm not damage or healing. I'm like more of like utility spells. But see, I'd want to be a tank Izzy, but I don't have that personality. Like, I don't have the personality for that. Hi, Helmet, welcome in. I love a rogue class, yeah. Damn! Doing okay. Our diva just got killed by the wolves, so we're getting vengeance.
トロワレキゼルガン
Horrid beast, die! We cannot know peace as long as you draw breath.
アキゲッタイシ
No, because the king is giving it. This is for my people and our fallen and for Fira. I think he's gonna die. No, he's not gonna die. Oh, maybe he's not gonna die. I thought they were gonna kill him. Skewered it. Damn. Interesting how it's part shade. Very interesting. Obtain the loyal Cerberus key fragment. She was placed into indentured servitude at a young age and forbidden to speak. In that harsh environment with no family, she toiled day after day, and just as her future was looking bright,
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content.
it's almost
with
like
the
they're
life
turning
she
it into a shade,
had.
right? She was?
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all you can to honor her memory.
Help. I will do my best, I swear it. The king isn't allowed to shed tears in front of others.
Is that another infernal rule?
The people of the mask live and die by our rules. And sometimes we even break them. Isn't that right, Fira?
The poor king.
This is Shade's fault.
Come.
Okay, so we have a side quest that we need to do before we
This is the
continue.
last of them.
Now we can find the Shadow Lord. And Yona.
We certainly can.
Hold on, Yona. I'm almost there.
Okay, there's one side quest we have to do before we continue. Let me check real quick what it's called. Yoo-hoo! Disturbing the Sleep of Kings is the one we have to do. So we have to look for a quest called Disturbing the Sleep of Kings. And it's in Facade.
We should return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
Today, Devilo said that Kaine is put together in all the right places. I don't know what that means, but I want to be like that when I grow up. Right, Yona, right. Right. Okay, yeah, not you. Let's save. Oh yeah, and the king gave us a new weapon. Ancient Overlord. It's weaker than the one we have, okay. Also, y'all, I just want y'all to know, I think like half this game's like endgame grind is that you just have to sit in the junk heap, like in the B2 of the junk heap, and just fight those enemies over and over and over again. Because like so many quests need those materials, and like a shit ton of them. It's very... Doesn't look like there's any new side quests here. So maybe we need to go talk to Popola and like completely resolve the facade stuff. Oh, wait. There's one here. Oh great, Benefactor. Please hear our supplication. Supplicate! The Southern Amalgamythic and Gaiman had to hold back my
Are you
laugh.
talking to me?
The wolves have dealt our city a devastating blow and we're just starting to rebuild. However, the scale of destruction was massive. We find ourselves running low on metal and wood. 20 pieces of iron ore, 20 pieces of clay, 20 logs. A city reborn.
Sure,
Okay, this is
but
not the
we
quest
have
we
to
need.
stop.
Comment, I just want you to know that there are still tickets for the Nier Orchestra in your area in August, so you have a month to play Automata. Right. Okay, let's go talk to Popola, and then we'll come back. No shade. No shade, Izzy, but... Oh, wait, there's people here. Excuse me, sir, I have an urgent request. We received word that bandits are breaking into the Baron Temple. However, the rules prevent us from entering the temple. We'd like you to eliminate the thieves instead. A shade entombed.
Sounds like Mike.
Please be careful, it's bad enough that the bandits are in our rest.
Sorry, the seal?
Yes.
Let's go.
A great number of people got
That's
missing in the sandstorm.
Wait.
Comments about to air me out. I'm not! I do want to check the guy in the middle, because I know there's a guy in the middle. In case he has a side quest, which he doesn't. Okay, we need to find Disturbing the Peace of Kings.
God, sand in your clothes is the worst.
It makes one want to enjoy a bath for certain.
Ice? Can you even
I just,
take
girl,
baths?
I don't have the time to play Automata right now. Well, I do have the time, but I'd want to stream it, I think, so. I don't have the time to stream it right now.
What?
Okay, wait. So, Disturbing the Sleep of Kings, we need to do a Shade Entombed first. Do we have that? Why are we in North Africa? We're in Facade. Shade Entombed, yeah, we do have this. The guard has eliminated the bandits at the Baron Temple. Okay.
But a headache.
What is?
We've not the time to
The
worry
miracle is
about
me
random
helping everyone with their
bandits.
builds.
Look, the temple is really important to the masked people.
Then
Undyne, are you gonna
perhaps they
finish
should
my,
go inside and protect it
my builds for me?
themselves.
Quit being difficult, Vice. You know there are rules about that.
I kind of did think it would be
My
cool
headache.
if, like,
Stop bitching and get moving.
if, like,
Everybody in
for my, like,
Facade seemed
Minecraft
kinda
area,
depressed.
Little surprise when they were
like, I
attacked
let
by
everyone, like, build a
wolves and their
house, like, in my
queen lies
area,
dead.
or, like, decorate
They
a
all
house.
really loved Fira, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
We should help them if we can.
One of my toxic traits
They've
that I'll
earned
probably
that
sleep on
much.
Automata forever. Eggy, have you not played it?
Renee.
I'm at HSR Genshin builds. Okay. I don't need help with my builds. My builds are good. I'm building Chi-Chi right now. I still haven't played it. It's like, it really feels like people have either played...
Someone's in front of the temple.
People have either played Replicant or Automata. I like the story for Replicant better. Yeah, DC, that's what I hear from Izzy.
Help! Help!
You must be one of the bandits. What happened?
There's a huge shade inside. We were just looking for I made it out, but my fellow thief.
It seems that
Screw these guys.
That shade is as big as they claim. Let's go in and take...
I also want to do that where I have people make an embassy of their own on my island. Yeah, I thought that'd be fun. I had another friend show me the cutscenes I needed to see and I was good. Help. I think I got spoiled on something by accident, by the way, y'all. In Automata. If we have to do all these fuck-ass puzzles again, I'm gonna lose it, by the way. I don't like the look of this. You can't stay still. That's okay, you'll forget by the time you play it. It seemed like kind of a big thing. Automata is way better than Replicant in my opinion. Yeah, Daniel, why do you think so? Because... Yeah, interesting.
perhaps humans are simply not designed.
No, because why
to
was I
swim
playing
in
Overwatch
sand.
today and Daniel was not healing me?
Agreed.
Like, he was just
Then
not
in
healing
that
me
case,
at all.
You might consider being a tad more careful.
That's a joke.
Agreed.
Are you near the end of the game? So the end of the game, no. Kind of, Robbie. Okay, so it's like there's different routes, and so you have to replay the game. I can't dash. Okay, girl. So Robbie, there's different routes, and like the second route or the third route or some of it is like you just replay the game again as like with some changes. So it's kind of near the end of the game. We're near the end of the first route. Second route's really good. Okay. I think the one thing that held me back with both Nier games were the multiple routes. I mean, so far, like, this game isn't, like, such a super, super long game. I actually don't know where I'm going. If I had to replay, like, 20 to 30 hours of repeat content, like in Fire Emblem Three Houses, like, if I had to do it, like, the Fire Emblem Three Houses, where it's, like, literally time for getting a monkey. Then it's like, okay, maybe I'm okay. Because Three Houses, it just, like, it was the same thing over and over again. But I think the routes in this are at least different when you, like, replay the game. As long as there's, like, stuff to keep me entertained that's, like, new and interesting. A lot of people stop because they don't read. Well, my friend only played this only once and I was so disappointed in the other second route. Okay. Well, we will be doing all the routes, I will say. A lot of them are Pokemon fans. Help. No, kids. Okay, I have something I want to talk about, y'all. About Pokemon. And so what Eggy was on her stream the other day. Eggy was like, I have thoughts about people constantly begging for voice acting in games, and games don't always need voice acting. Can we be honest? Pokemon does not need voice acting. Pokemon does not need it. Like, maybe if they had, like, a few, like, vocal clips or something, it'd be fine, but, like, Pokemon really does not need it. People just don't want to fucking read. Can I be so for real? People just don't want to fucking read. A Crumb, like, I could see a Crumb, but people expect the games to be fully voiced. Like, it really doesn't need that. Like, I'm so sick of that being a... What did I do? I'm so sick of that critique of Pokemon. Like, it's such a non-critique, in my opinion. Yeah, Robbie, I think, like, at the end of, like, Legends EA and stuff like that, when it's, like, very, like, they're trying to be super cinematic, I think that's, like, the only case you can make for it. Pokemon's, like, everyday language. Exactly! And people can't read Pokemon! Like, I don't... Hi, Farm Boy. Now, I know Farm Boy's gonna come in and be like, Pokemon really does need voice acting. Watch. I use it to learn other languages because it's simple. I haven't thought about using games for that. That Pokemon needs voice acting. Yes and no. You and I'm a centrist. If they made the story better, people would not care. Do you think voice acting makes the story better? Tahoe. That being worse than, like, a word I already got.
This must be the shade that was sealed away. That was intense. No wonder they sealed that thing up.
It distracts people that are lazy.
It was no match for our combined might.
True enough. Let's grab the
I think it's a different experience between a handheld and a console experience, so I understand
I'm
the
getting out of here
sentiment.
before those guys get back.
Oh, I'm afraid you...
Ah, damn it!
Is he gonna fight us? Help! That's
I wouldn't if I were you.
Shut up, you!
that seems a little extreme. I can't lie.
I'll get you.
Shut the hell up before I tear off your arms, ram a stick up your ass, and turn you into a kebab.
If I'm playing a game on my TV in the big 2026 and half the game is just silent, it's very noticeable.
Keep her away from me!
I guess, but like, I don't really see it as an issue.
That you were able to restrain that hooligan with words alone is testament to your vulgar speech and vile...
Cram it up your index book.
Your index.
If you guys are done snarking at each other, let's tie this guy up and get back already.
Owlboy being dead silent was fine, but it was a 10-hour game. Yeah, like, I don't
Sentenced the bandit
know.
to 10
Like,
years in prison.
I think voice acting can add a lot to an experience, but I think Pokemon's problems do not lie in voice acting. It makes it feel like something's missing. I get that. I mean, my issue with the whole VO discourse in Pokemon is that in modern times they will not even underscore parts of the game with heavy dialogue, so it'll just be a whole lot of silence in Pokemon.
The seal was open when we got there, but we defeated the Shade.
格雑いて海賊より
Okay, y'all, we don't need money. Like, we're literally rich. Okay, now we have to find Disturb the King's Sleep or whatever. Yeah, it's like the least of their worries. They have like so many other things to worry about. And guys, I'm gonna be super honest, Rewa does not look like good. Like, the world does not look good. It looks big and empty. Also, hi, Haru. I saw you were here. I didn't say hi, though. No, I'm the same. I'm the same Betsy. Like, I'm the exact same. Okay, is this from the same guy? Okay, let me look at where I get this quest. Speak to the King of Facade. Rewa? When you read, don't you have the voice in your head? That's kind of how I see it too, but people do. I will say people do, like,
Covered in
process their thoughts differently.
Diving in
Like,
sand
it's
is an
not
excellent way
not
to
everyone
lose
processes it
health.
the same way.
Do try to be more careful.
But if a player can have some grunts and effort noises. Yeah, see, that's kind of how I feel it too, Izzy, is that like, just like some grunts and stuff is fine. But yeah, for accessibility, like you mentioned, Undyne, that'd be nice. Or even just like an opportunity to like read stuff out. I'm sure there's tools that help with like text-to-speech, but... how they do it in Breath of the Wild is actually really good in my opinion, where like a lot of the NPCs have like unique noises. Yeah, Exalted Core. I sometimes struggle playing silent games, but Pokemon is not one of those games. Only heavy lore like Genshin World Quest.
What's
yeah,
wrong?
so like Pokemon, the thing is like Genshin, like they put so much jargon and lore and like that it's like eons of dialogue, while Pokemon is a lot shorter, and simpler.
原伝統骨だきっと損だ注意されていたしている
Translate to Hey Diva. Hi Seraph, welcome in. Me not going, I'm gonna fuck you up, C-Dot. Well,
これはせちいさった
can you imagine the Pokemon like talked? I will say,
あって出た
Genshin eons of dialogue like I experienced last night. Did you finish the story, Seraph? What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. I want them to say their actual Pokemon names. Like, I want them to go like Pikachu. Well, I guess Pikachu already speaks, but I want them all to do that. I don't want just the cries.
We'll take care of it.
Rest easy, good king.
Wait, what are we doing? I wasn't paying attention. Clear all the shades from the Baron Temple. Okay. No, but like, wouldn't it be like so much more resonant if like melodic made like actual melodic sounds, or like woo, at least, you know?
Oh, great.
Beatles, the OG Kakagurima show.
Diving in
No,
sand
right.
is an excellent way to lose health. Do try to be more careful,
I don't want to hear a Jinx. What if it goes like Jinx, 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 Jinx? Or it goes like Jinx, Jinx.
Great. Covered in sand.
Diving in sand is an excellent way to lose health. Do try
Jinx.
to be more careful,
I love charge effects cry too much just for it to say charge. Well, they could do multiple things. Like, it doesn't have to be one or the other. I'm just saying, like, it would add more personality if they all had, like, lines. You know what I mean? I want to play the game with Victory Bell's anime cry. Have y'all heard Guzzlord's cry? Guzzlord's anime cry is so insane. Like, you think Victory Bell's is crazy? Guzzlord's is, like, insane. It lives in my brain rent free. Listen to Jinx and Pokemon Snap. I would like to hear the French version of Goldeen. Exactly. Like, can you imagine if your Goldeen just started going pussy, 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 pussy. I'm pussy. Pussy Ren. Wait, what does Star Trek's say? So y'all know, y'all want me like to grab like a Pokemon like cry, like Pokemon anime cry compilation. But y'all, we gotta play this. We gotta play this, okay? Ah! Now the girls would actually be heated over voice cries. You mean the boys would? The boys gendered. No, I want voice cries. Like, I've wanted that for so long. I've like literally wanted that for so long, y'all. Heading to Twitter to make a hit tweet. You're welcome, Robbie. We'll have to redo the ones I already did. Leaping rabbit, so we can't jump. Gebel. Because, like, if we're gonna hire... Also, I don't know, it's kind of funny that, like, sometimes, like, companies will hire, like, huge voice actors just for their Pokemon. Like, that's kind of Ishbal to me, I can't lie. I do think, though, I'm gonna tweet it from the Girly Pop Games Twitter. You're welcome, Girly Pop Games. Zeno Robinson voices Prey Coco. No, right. I do think having full voice acting, that would do a lot for the industry. For like a huge game like Pokemon. And like I'm all about boosting the voice actor industry, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's really cool how Pokemon Masters does it, because they have voice actors for like all the characters in that game. And they try to stay faithful to most of the accents, which I think is cool. Daniel, I would not be a good voice actor. Okay, we can't shield. Daniel, I think you could be a voice actor. So why can't we get into mailing titles? Because I think it's a gacha game. And they're like, a gacha game needs voice acting. I'm like physically incapable of voice acting though, y'all. Like I'm literally physically incapable of it, I feel like. I have like one voice. I have my like slightly high voice I use for women, and then I have like a deep voice that just sounds really bad. You're voice acting right now. No! I have so many critiques of the main series games. The last one I really loved was Horas. You should play Blade Wielding Tiger. Okay, so magic only. I think voice acting that also requires a lot of practice to like get that like range and understand how to embody different characters. You know, this would probably be so easy if I had Dark Blast. I have Silly Little Diva 1 and no other voices. No, right! I love voice acting for games that don't have it. I feel like it can be kind of fun for like games like Ace Attorney when you do it like with your friends and all. Wait, Robbie, wake that up. I lose track of who's what voice. No, no, right, no, right. No, Messy, that's so real. Magic Spoon Bats and a magic. Ah! Oh wait, remember this is the fucking shade that I hate. No, Izzy's in their voice acting bag with those Kini streams. Actually, I've looked into voice acting. Undone, I think you could do it. Okay, I don't like the slow-ass weapon for this monster. No, because, like, why can't I hit it? You can't read this game in American unless you're in the American area. No, because like, what if we started to have British dubs and English dubs? Not English, girl. What the fuck's wrong with me? American dubs. English would be the British dubs. What's wrong with me? Like they do it in Tomodachi Life. Okay, is that all the shades? Yeah, we did this room. Nothing beyond that room. Elves deciding that centaurs are southern and the elves are the yeah boss. Help. Who wants to do the British dub with me? I can do a British dub. Evasive mouse, no dodging. Fuck! I don't... Y'all, I'm gonna use defend for the first time like ever. Do the Galarian Pokemon have a UK accent? Yeah, they do. Right, so if I'm gonna have to do all that again, I'm gonna lose it. Just so you know. Okay, thank God. I'm so used to evade. Like, that's like my favorite move. You can't take that from me. You can't. Quite frankly, you just can't. They literally just break my... Bro, I'm stun locked. I'll stab you in at Tesco's. Why am I getting anti-HIV ads? Help! That was uncanny. Did I eat? They literally just break it! Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Eat is a word. They took my favorite mechanic from me. I hate this game. Did you see Angela shake ass to Jason? No! Girl, send it to me. Shout out Angela, by the way. It's on Twitter, so I can't, girl. I'm sick. I did not expect that the side quest that the king wanted me to do would take forever. I guess I'll have to go to the hall. She was on her fucking hands and knees. Girl, there was another night where she just started shaking ass. I don't know why. I think she was like making fun of Taylor or something. And they cut the feeds. They like literally just cut it when she started doing that. Because they were like talking about how Taylor's like always twerking. Which, is there an episode today, Farm Boy? I guess I'll probably watch it after stream, like, later tonight, because I can't, because I'll probably go during an episode. She was telling Haley that he's asking how to make rice, and you know, he told her and he makes rice and chicken at home. She said he knows how to make rice, help. 8 p.m. EST. I gotta start Big Brother tonight. Yes, you do, Sarah! How far behind am I? You're only a few episodes. Like, the first elimination hasn't even happened yet. The first elimination will be tomorrow. It better not be Angela. No, no, she's fine. She's fine. So like, what are people eliminating each other for on Big Brother? Oh my god. It's so that you can. It's to be the last one. It's to win. Farm Boy, look into Fix Up Twitter, or whatever it is. Hi, Kizzy. No, I need more healing items. Is what I'm discovering. I mean, the criteria for which they vote. It's like, it's different. I mean, it's just like it's usually who they view as a threat. I mean, if there's drama or whatnot with people, like, that'll also probably play it. I think I could do well in Big Brother, but I also enjoy quiet introvert time. It's really hard if you're, like, introverted, I think. If you ate my hot dog, I'm voting you out. Like, if you ate my charcuterie, I'm voting you out. No, Haru, that's Survivor. There's like a lot of social politics that goes into it. I want to see Total Drama Island, but it's based on Big Brother and Survivor. They did an Amazing Race one, didn't they? I don't know too much about Total Drama, but I think they did Amazing Race one. They did. The King of Facade better pay me good money for this. Why didn't you tell us that you have a Monado? I have. I actually have her right next to me right now. It's a replica Monado. I just got home and Sky's playing Xenoblade per usual. Well, Aggie, like, it's really good. It's really, really good.
Damn it! It's a strong one. We better take our time.
No wonder the masked people couldn't take this guy out.
Save such chatter for a later time. We must stay calm and approach this slowly.
Calm my ass.
Yo, this is kind of like Undertale, if you think about it. I don't know who that is, Arif. Who's Undertale? Right, it's kind of underground. You guys not might know about it. Konkar.
The shades inside this temple are far.
Either way, we're done here.
See, I honestly think Survivor would be easier just because it's less time that you have to spend with all these people. Compared to the 3 months, it's only 1 month. So I think Survivor would be easier for me. That's what I told Farm Boy, is that it would just be easier for me. Okay, we continue the story now. Got Labyrinth Song.
Great. Covered in sand.
Diving in sand is an excellent way to lose health. Do try to be more careful, hmm?
I feel like Vice has Haru energy to me. Like, that's something Haru would say. Comment, how's your core feel today? You know... honestly, pretty good. People haven't made me do too many push-ups today. Go back to one of my friends and I went on... Right! Right! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, I gotta stretch my core a little. Give me one sec, give me one sec. Undyne, thank you for keeping me active. I love 2011 Tumblr, that's when and where Sky and I started dating. Eggy, did you guys meet online at first? This is one of the characters in WoW. Wait, who does? Sans? Vice? Because I don't think Sans has a voice. We sure did? That's really cool. I fear I only entered the Tumblr verse in 2014. I was never a Homestuck girly. I was like right after Homestuck. I was literally right after Homestuck.
Oh there.
Wait, where are we going? Talk to Popola. Long distance for 4 years and then they moved out here? Hell yeah. I know the ball pit. I wasn't even in 2011 Tumblr. I know the ball pit. I was RPG Maker obsessed. I see that for you, Undyne.
I marvel at how relatively simple.
I do this every time. I was so close to getting to the bridge. I was so close. I was so close.
Hey, Vice.
Yes, lad.
Is there a way to swim using magic, or...?
No.
Figures.
A friend of mine in high school tried so desperately to get me onto Homestuck and never Homestuck. Yeah, I think I tried to get into it, but I was like, I read one page of it and I was like, I'm not reading this. I did Hunger Games RPs and always got to top 6. Okay. Y'all, I kinda wanna do those like those like Survivor or like Big Brother, like, you know, like how people do those like on like Discord and stuff. I kinda wanna do one of those. I know Breb said that they would maybe want to run like a Trader's Mini or sometime.
You're really gonna do it? The whole village is buzzing, you know. They say you're gonna go rescue Yona.
But I'm a Trader's hater. We've been over this.
I guess it's really happening, huh?
I loved Homestuck until they went to the people who were pool balls. What?
I'll bring her back. I promise. Yeah?
Nothing. Never mind. Popola just loves to worry. Anyway, you...
I don't want to hear... I don't want to hear it.
Do be careful.
Thanks.
Yo, I don't actually hate Devil like that. I just kind of like Popola more. But they're fine. Okay, so do we go back to where we went in the Lost Shrine? I guess? Water! Hi, Breb. Breb, we were just talking about you. I've been lurking, but I'm gonna go get drunk. Yeah. I've been doing well. No, we were saying, I was saying like I want to do like a survivor like a survivor like Discord thing or whatever. And I was like saying you wanted to do like a Trader's Mini or something. That's what I was saying. I love Survivor on Roblox. No, right, it's fun! Okay, hear me out. Daniel says Capitano. Let me look up this character. Capitano. Let me get this up. Okay, what do we have here? I love orgs. Okay, wait, this is like cut off like really. Okay. Mind you, it says Captiano. Okay, my bad. Captiano. Is this Captiano? This one? We'll say Smash. I'll say Smash. That's Yao Guang. Oh, okay. I will 1000% be on Survivor someday, mark my words. Yeah, me too. No, I'm telling you. I go drink now before the BB episode. See you later, Breb. We'll debrief. We'll be debrief. Where are we going? I'm telling y'all though, Blade is a Capitano XB. So if you think about it, Capitano's in Honkai Star Rail twice. And Capitano's also in Honkai Nexus Anima. Wait, actually I don't want to do this yet. I want to go buy items, and then we'll go. Get ready. Blade's a homo. I'm edging Izzy right now. I have to go buy items! Hold on. I rebuke that statement. I didn't mean it in a weird way! I didn't mean it in a weird way! I did not mean it like that, y'all! Y'all just want to make everything dirty. I meant more like Izzy was excited for something, and I came back, and... Izzy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to speak about you like that on my stream. Izzy, I'm actually really sorry. That wasn't my intention. So I was checking my DMs, and Farmboy just sent me Angela shaking ass with her enemy. I missed what she said in real time. Well. Now we're ready to go. Now I need you to get through this sequence in 20 minutes. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Speedrun. 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 They should just let me fast travel to the top. It's kind of ridiculous that they're making me do this again. No shade, no shade. Old game, yeah, it makes sense. I'm not too pressed about it. Oh! Thank you, Carne. Ah! Ah! Emil, save me! Emil, save me! My gay son! You just left Carne to battle for her life. She'll be fine. Look! Emil is a precious gay angel. That's my son. I took him from Eggy. Izzy, notice how I'm speedrunning just for you? You wanted nothing to do with him when he was working on himself, but all of a sudden he's woke and you want to steal him? No! No, he apologized. And that was enough for me. There's nothing wild in this area. No, I didn't assume there was anything crazy in this area, that's why I'm just kind of going past it. The music though, y'all! We're gonna save you, Yona! Wait, the parallels? Because, the parallels? Because it's like, we came here to save Yona once before, and now we're coming here to save her again. No, and because the song from the very start of the game. Oh, I didn't remember it. So, I thought it was also interesting while we're like doing this segment. I did think it was very interesting how the prince was also, he's paralleling Nier by being like, or sorry, he's paralleling Neuvillette by being like, I want to kill all the wolves for revenge. I want to kill all the wolves. I thought that was kind of interesting, and I was interested to see how that arc resolved and like his thoughts on it. Like he didn't really, his arc didn't really, like he as a character didn't really resolve from that, but it's just like it's like a parallels. Neuvillette. It's Neuvillette. Neuvillette is like, they say Neuvillette in the game, and it's like apparently incorrect, according to Sam. And I trust Sam. I don't remember the Neuvillette when we call the wolves. No, the prince, the king of Sod. That's like the parallel to like Neuvillette wanting to kill the shades, you know? And being like, I'm gonna kill every single shade. There was like a side quest, in the Junk Heap that I did. And he was like, I'm gonna kill every single shade. I can't leave a single one of them standing. And Emil was just like, right, okay, he was like, y'all, you need to chill. But it's also like, what about your friends who wear half shades, right? What about them? Do we have the same sentiment with them? I love this song so bad. Put a 1 in the chat if you're half shade. One. One left cheek help. I'm all shade? Wow. Shout out to Ukraine 2008 for sending Shady Lady to Eurovision. Are you a Eurovision girly, Haru? I'm too kind to be shady. Yet, when it comes to healing me in Overwatch, you don't do it. What about that? When you tank, you don't do it. Well, yeah, because I'm the tank, baby. I'm not healing. Tanks don't heal. There was this girl in the NYC choir who sang for both this song in the Nier tour and the Final Fantasy concert, and technically I shouldn't have been able to pick her out in the choir, but she was carrying the soprano section real bad. Izzy, I live for that. I would know that fact if I wasn't a Eurovision girly. It makes sense that you're a Eurovision girly. I don't know. It's gonna make us fight those, few, like, statue things again, watch. Malga heals. That's true.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely
Yo, I'm kind of scared.
nostalgic.
Like, my heart is, like, beating.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
This is where Vice and I first met. And first fought together.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
I will not lie, I love how he says hussy. He's like, hussy. He's very sharp on the S. Okay, we're gonna make a second save just in case. I want to be a hussy when I grow up. Me too. Haru, he's been calling her that! Like the entire game! It's the hard H and the crispy S. I know, like... You cannot turn back from this point. Continue. Yes.
And now the path is open.
Y'all, I'm scared. We have you on the TV and we're gagged. I'm scared. Oh, it's pretty. Wait. No, because it's so pretty. I expected like an evil castle. Oh, look at the birds. Oh, the music, that organ. Hi, Sky. Hi from the TV. I have to talk to these birds.
Does the true voice speak?
I know I have to talk to these birds.
To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask.
Oh, messy.
Why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
I believe this is some manner of password.
Password?
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I have heard this somewhere before.
Was it the Forest of Myth?
To whom does the true... To whom do I ask? Why did you must answer?
Because of a black disease.
I answer, because of a black disease.
I ask, how can humans extend their lives?
By acquiring leaves of the sacred tree? By separating body from soul.
I answer, by separating body from soul.
I ask, what is the destination of souls?
Placed in their corresponding shells. I'm thinking of a meal right now.
I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells.
Very well. You are acknowledged as master. You may enter.
Well then, it seems the way is open.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like because Emil's lifetime was extended by being experimented on and becoming like a... That's kind of how I was thinking about it. Emil. Help. Emil. So I think there's something never mind. Actually, yeah, it's here. Phoenix Sword. Oh yeah, this one is better than what we have. Okay. Okie dokie. Hello? Girl!
It's the twins from your village.
Popola, Devila, what are you doing here?
What the hell?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village?
Yo, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on?
This is a very dangerous place.
Even
if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
What the fuck?
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
What are you doing here?
What are you two doing here?
I'm not going to answer that. You can figure it out yourself.
Girl, what?
We're here to rescue Yona.
Let's destroy them.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then. No, I suppose not. How sad.
No, because why was she helping us if they're trying to stop us? No, because why were they helping us? No, they are mugging down. I'm so confused. Hello?
We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
Devila, what's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this.
Oh, the music.
We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until
Hello?
the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
These shades, they're trying to murder me.
We never thought we'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us.
A traitor!
You are a traitor.
So are they with Grimoire Noir? Because they're not shades.
What now?
What the hell's happening? Oh, they took my magic.
Copied
Oh,
my
they didn't take my
powers.
magic. Oh.
Ah, shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place.
What the fuck?
You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you all right?
Popola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades?
Of course they used our class. Oh my god. I'm so excited to watch this VOD later. Girl, Izzy, what's happening? Oh my god. Is that Devila? We're gonna talk Devila. I will say though, this fight is super cool. No, we can beat him. We can beat him.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord? So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
Their staves are so kind. I'm like... I feel like they might not actually be like fully evil.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Well,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Vice. I am perfectly...
Is he like... Because it sounds robotic. I don't know. Like... And there's like the electricity around him.
I think
That
I
would
hear
actually
a
be
waltz.
Fuck.
What?
Thanks for the hydrate. I think they might not be evil. I think it's possible they're like protecting something. Like it's, I don't know, like, I don't know. We'll get answers, but I think it's possible they might be like protecting something that they don't want the world to know about. Or like,
Bunch of dancing bastards.
like we're breaking open a seal or something? I don't know.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Kodula. 30% guard resistance, level 9 weapons magic? What the hell? No, I want to know what's going on with the twins! And twins! I'm very intrigued by the plot right now. like I feel like there's like some crazy truth about this like world. Like I kind of assumed it was just like a post-apocalyptic like recovering society, and then the Shades came or whatever. But like we still don't know what that entrance sequence is about, the start of it. And I don't know, I'm excited because it seems like it might be a little bit more than we actually think.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Kinda, I don't like that.
Twice!
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Help.
Protect Kaine for us.
Yeah, I'm sure she has a lot of experience with doors.
Hurry! It's not open yet? Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
No, you idiots! What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool!
Okay, Kaine.
Goddamn no good
Get us
bullshit
through.
bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh!
Right!
Got it.
Kaine!
Oh! Got it! Oh! Oh, what the hell? They have faces?
Are they? Wow. These things are freaking me out. Kaine, what's wrong?
We need to help Kaine. We need to help Kaine.
We need to help Kaine!
You okay?
Yeah, but we got problems.
Turn boy! Oh, interesting. Are they like part of that shade? Wait. What's a boar shade? It's okay. I fought a boar or two in my lifetime.
Forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Do you see them as Charlotte and Ryan? No. Because Charlotte and Ryan slay.
How should I know?
Kaine, are you alright?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit.
She gets
and move
talking
on,
to her.
alright? Damn it! How can something so big be so fast?
It seems to lose some control when it...
Okay.
Damn shit. Oh dear.
Holy shit. Oh my god, that's how far?
Can we even hit this thing?
Armadillo looking at us. I love armadillos, they're so cute.
Oh no!
The fog from Peak!
I can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Oh my god, he didn't call her a hussy!
We have to keep going!
Let's go!
I mean, like, let's move to the next room.
This way! Move!
Oh, okay. No, because why is it all mechanical looking? Wait. Wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, we can go. Dragoon Lance. It's worse than... Okay. I guess these weapons that we can buy are just better than anything we can find.
How can we deal with this thing?
Oh, does that kill me? Well, that killed me. Yeah, he sounds like he's glitching out. Like, it doesn't sound like he's like... It sounds mechanical.
Up here!
Like they short-circuited him or something.
How can we deal with this thing?
The thing.
Please, hurry!
Girl, we gotta go. Girl, we gotta go. Oh. No, because this is so much more of what I thought the Nier aesthetic was like. Like this area?
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Wait, I didn't mean to press that.
Attack incoming! bit of a predicament. Strike the beast while it's down.
Thank you, Vice, for the very insightful help. Whew. Devil and Popolo, maybe? Maybe? Devil and Popolo? Yona? Oh! Hello? I'm surprised this one gave you so much trouble. Wait, why are they here? How did they get here? The people of the mask owe you a great debt, and now is the time to repay it.
What are you doing here?
My citizens were speaking of your latest adventure. This is the castle of the Shadow Lord, is it not?
You are correct.
Then we have a common enemy.
But
We are the people of the mask. We will stand our ground until our last breath. I swore it upon Thera's grave. I swore to become a good and just ruler, a king who would protect others from the shades. It's open! Hey, stop! Let me go! Wait, they're saying it.
Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
They're so real for that. We'll meet again, you and I, once all this is over. Until then. No, that's a really cool scene.
You can't fight that thing on your own.
Because like we've constantly been helping them. I really did not expect them to show up. Now then. Say, how many rules are there about what to shout before dying in battle? 88, my liege. Amazing, how do you remember all these things? Do not despair, my liege. We are with you. I know. Let's try this again. By the honor of the mask! For the honor of our king! For the honor of our queen! No, because we really did see him grow into like a really great ruler.
Open the damn door!
Hi, Nate.
Knock it off already. Let's go.
Kaine.
Icon.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
My friend.
Okay, so we have ads coming up, so I'm gonna play them right now. And I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and then we'll continue. Because I kind of assume we're gonna get cutscene. So I'll play them right now. Because we're at a good stopping point. And I'll see you guys in 3. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Sorry, the total whiplash of the Mario Kart music. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Okay. We'll wait for ads to be over in a minute and 41 seconds, and then we'll get going. We did get some more words, so we can upgrade our words, I think. Yeah, we got Odzarken. It was the Phoenix stuff we were using, right? I guess the Phoenix set is like the best in the game, possibly. Because it seems like these ones are like the best, have the best stats. Okay, and then martial arts. We got a better one for... Wait, we got a better one for... Was it guard break or... Green? I think it was guard break. What's the difference? Why is Ashifara like a different... It was for guard break, I think. So that's gonna be on... Armor break. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Ulalith. And magic. I don't think we got anything for a magic. Yeah, we didn't. I haven't really been using Dark Execution that much, but I don't know. Maybe we can use Dark Hand in its place. Let's edit that word too. Yeah, Gebel Lugesra. Yeah, and it's like... I think Dark Hand we don't need to hold, like we can just do that, and it'll knock over Shades. Okay, welcome back from the ads, y'all. Let's get going. I'm very excited to check out what's gonna happen. Also, this song, I kind of adore it. Okay, I just want to make sure we're not going in circles. What the hell? Y'all, what's going on? No, we're back. There's like busted buildings here still.
Oh, look. You made it.
Let's destroy them.
That's literally them.
We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1,300 years ago.
Oh, wait, we're actually getting the lore. We're actually getting... Okay. Lock in, y'all. Lock in.
Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Gestalt.
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
Project Gestalt. No, because I've heard that. Obtain Project Gestalt documents.
Weiss! My mind. I remember. Devila. Popola. You are
They're
not
shades.
human. In fact. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
Okay, so did we separate our souls and then put ourselves into other bodies? What?
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
I'm a human.
So then
what is my
humans,
body?
I mean, the true
What's my body made of?
Are extinct?
No. They still live on. You know them as shades.
What?
Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Wait, okay, so they did... Okay, so they get corrupted... they don't get corrupted, they're... Are they like the remnants of a soul?
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
They're like the remnant...
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time.
So we're... I guess we're artificially created bodies to house our souls so that we could live for a longer time. And the shades are the remnants of our souls? Or do we like upload our consciousness into these bodies?
Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty.
Okay, hold on.
Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans.
The true humans.
You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Okay, wait. hold on. Project Gestalt. Project Gestalt report 923. As noted in the previous report, implementation of Gestalt mode can prevent the white chlorination syndrome we recently experienced. Transfer of bodily information to civilization repressed replicants. It's nier replicant because we're replicants. We're not actual humans. We're the replicants of proceeding as planned. While the genes of the originals, which the originals are the true humans, safely stored inside. Our role as surveillance androids to prepare for when the incurable bacterial disease eventually dies out is also underway. So far, this is proceeding without issue. Observer 21, codename Pope. So she's a robot? So she's not actually a... So she's a robot to prepare for when the incurable bacterial disease eventually... Okay, so from what I'm getting from this is that Popola is a surveillance android that is meant to watch over humanity until they can actually have the true humans come back. The genes of the originals. So, like, do the replicants hold, like, the souls so they can go back to their... Oh, okay. Project Gestalt. Actually, I want to see the picture here. Yeah, it's like a bunch of cells. Okay. And this is like a robot. It looks like a shade. Project Gestalt report 9182. This document discusses potential strategies for... Oh, this one's long. Okay. Potential strategies for the relapse cases we have observed in recent years. The term relapse, of course, refers to the catastrophic loss of sentience seen in certain gestalts. This syndrome has defied even our most pessimistic initial estimates and continues to trend upward with disturbing speed. So, it seems like the gestalts are the true humans, and they relapse into shades. With some relapsed gestalts beginning to attack replicants, right, there's an urgent need to take comprehensive action. We remain convinced that an unknown technological defect in the gestalt transformation process is responsible for the condition, but so far have been unable to confirm this theory. Research of this condition is now our top priority and looks likely to continue for some time. Observer 22, codename Double A. So, they started this project where the true humans would become gestalts. and turn into shades, or into this other form, while their soul was in the replicants, so that they could successfully transfer the souls back into them when the disease wasn't like viral anymore, right? And so then shit went south. And they started turning into like they lost their sentience. Project Gestalt report 10,432. Shorthand minutes of case 23, emergency response conference, committee special meeting. Issue, observed upward trend in relapses, which is turning into like shades. Issue, acceleration of restoration schedule. Debate over using codename Noir for a human restoration schedule. Preparation to launch a Vice. Decoding system for above. Report order collection of guidance and release code for comment alongside Vice launch. So Noir and Vice started existing, as well as our part in this journey started existing to restore humans faster. My question is, what is the Black Scroll? Is that the disease? It doesn't seem like that's the disease. It seems like it's a separate one, because the disease said it was a white thing, like a white illness, compared to a Black Scroll. But I guess the birds said that it was a black disease, so that might just be like the disease that they're trying to. Okay. So what I'm reading from this is that the disease is still lasting, like it's still a thing. Like Kaine has it, Yona has it, the old King of Facade had it. And so but they were like, we need to, because of the shade problem, we need to like release the restoration program to save all these people, is what I'm getting from this. Project, that's Yona. Project Gestalt report 11,242. We have determined that the rise of relapses was due to an unexpected spike in the sentience of replicants, as well as a genetic instability within the original Gestalt. Seems that the original's effect on bodies that have undergone the Gestalt process was not anticipated in advance. What does it mean? What is this trying to say? The sentience of replicants. So the replicants weren't ever supposed to be sentient. They were just supposed to exist as clones. And that maybe caused the Gestalts to freak out, as well as the genetic instability. So there was something wrong with the genetics. Immediate action must be undertaken to identify links between this trend and the original Gestalt, along with its sister and the relapse case known as Yona. So we were the first one. And the relapsed case of Yona means that she turned into a shade. The observer contact group is growing uneasy, so finding a solution to the relapse issue should be considered a top priority. Observer 21, codename Popola. So, namely, Yona relapsed, so she's a shade now. So it was Yona and I were the first ones. Okay. Is that all the... Yeah, that's all the reports. Okay. Are we in a boss fight? We're in a boss fight.
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
But are they robots? They're androids?
I'm nothing like you.
Are we all androids? No, because we're all androids. We're all androids. We got our souls put into robots. And then Emil was number 6 and 7. Him and his sister. Yo, I said it. I don't. You don't. Don't. Just them. We're all Africanus. This music, y'all. I'm proud of you trying to move on. No, I'm processing it. I read it, I understand it. Like, I understand the gist of it, I think. Us fighting with our fists. I'll get you, Devila. I'll get you. Oh, wait! So the reason the Shadow Lord looks like us is because that's the original Gestalt. That's the original Gestalt! That's like literally us as a shade. Did you actually want an answer? No. No. I'll figure it out.
Devila? Devila?
Or we're a replicant of the original Gestalt.
Are you crying? No! Don't die! You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about you!
Because we were born without souls.
Oh!
I can't stop the bleeding. Oh god, I can't stop it. This world is too lonely.
So they're not humans, they were robots created to
There's too much emptiness.
oversee it, I guess.
Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. Devila! Devila! Don't you go!
Yeah, they did do their cunty little poses.
No, I can't be alone!
Let's stop this now.
Girl, Devila's just like that.
Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop?
Oh,
You
girl.
cut down my sister like a goddamn animal, and now you want to stop?
Popola, wait! It doesn't have to.
No one stops. It's way too late to stop.
Y'all picked the fight. I'm just saying. Y'all picked the fight. The music?
Please, don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial.
This music?
The coolness of such a fate is difficult to imagine.
Oh, Popola.
I don't want to.
No, right, Eggy.
I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
The music for that fight being the village music.
No stopping ever.
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
So he's a traitor because he's opposing the human restoration initiative or whatever they protocol. Oh shit.
I fear we're done for.
Oh, she's losing it.
It'll be all right.
I kind of live for her.
You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now.
Happy Pride!
Pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends.
Emil, don't do it.
Thank you.
Emil,
for
don't fucking do
everything.
it.
Emil.
Emil, don't.
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something. No!
Emil!
Now get going, okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here!
My gay son!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn. I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Damn. That scream, girl! Oh, holy shit. Wait, did he just fucking vaporize himself too? Damn. Oh, Emil. Sorry, her scream sent me. That set the fuck out of me. I'm sorry. Dun and Dusted is so nasty. No, because that's me. That's me as a shade. Me if I was a shade. Icon. Just to get your shit together.
Let's go.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack from that. Have you heard about the Drakengard series? Yeah. Y'all talked about it a little bit, but please play Drakengard 3. So there's a third book. I don't know if those are the books together or what. The relapsed case known as Yona. So they took Yona back to understand why they relapsed, but Yona... Have a good night, Undyne. So, what my current theory from reading this is that Yona, it was actively relapsing while she was sick. Like, she was an original human. But like, she was actively very sick and she was actively degrading and becoming a shade. I think Han would blow up trying to finish Drakengard 3. I do not recommend it to you. So she's... I don't know. Is like... does that imply that there's like originals among us still? Except we get replaced with replicants. I don't know. That's what it reads as to me. Girl. I don't know, that's how it read to me, personally. But of course, like, we'll probably get more answers. And I guess Devil and Popola aren't shades, but they're robots that were created for the project. I guess maybe before they were just shards? I don't really know. But I guess they were chosen to oversee it, or created to oversee it, because they're robots and they can't, like, I guess relapse. I guess they can't relapse, like, no, because the replicants aren't the ones relapsing, it's the originals that are. Which also makes me think in the Airy, when all those villagers were turning into shades, like, maybe it was just like they were all originals that were massively relapsing? Possibly? Possibly? Girl, I'm gagged. I leveled up! This game has layers of gaggery? Yeah. No kidding. Yona! Give my sister back!
Yona!
Hi, Shadow Lord. Very, very smart censorship. The way they look like butterfly wings, that's so sick.
This ends here. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
That's Grimoire Noir. I forgot about you.
How could a mere tool
Help! I forgot his.
shadow
I forgot about his fucking
Don't
voice.
speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
His voice is so edgelord. He's no right.
No.
The complete transparency where his Shadow Lord should be still be all I need to know. A flop ass book.
Be careful!
I know.
L plus ratio plus no pages plus no pages plus scratched up ass cover, right. This scene is so beautiful.
Vice, you alright?
Naturally, I am as fit as a fiddle.
Ooh. Y'all, I have chills.
Wait.
It might be because it's really cold here. I'll turn my AC off. Oh, her...
Brother?
No, because I'm not...
Yona.
I'm not real.
Huh?
No, because she's the original, and that's her real brother. But I have to grapple with the fact that I'm not real.
Please.
And I'm not real to her.
Just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it.
Wait, that's so sad.
There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her
Oh my
brother.
Yona's
god.
been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too.
just as much as I do.
No, but the replicant Yona's inside of her.
It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
No, that's actually so fucked up. That's actually so fucked up for her.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to... I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that I love you.
Did she...
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
No, because that's the original... That's... My head hurts.
Cut! Watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister.
No, because...
Someone
I'm a
must have
clone.
teach her. They must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on! Let's finish this!
No, because I get it, because that's his... Like, rightfully, I'm a clone.
Ice, what's wrong?
I can explain once you finish the game. I need to sit down and think about it, but I think I get it. I think I get it.
What are you doing? Come so
I just need like a second to breathe about it, you know?
strike the killing blow.
Oh.
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. Alright, no, I'm not.
Vice.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But...
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name. Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of
Vice.
Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Oh. More Vice has lost all his powers.
Something to defend. I have a reason to live.
No, because actually the Shadow Lord, like... No, this is like actually really fucked. This is so fucked. Because that was the Shadow Lord's Yona. The Shahid? I don't like that. I really don't. No, because it makes sense. Like Nier has not had any time to process this information like we have. Oh, we don't even have Vice anymore. I was gonna look at the document. We don't have it. Because Nier has not had the time to process that like we've had the time to read it, you know?
Is Yona all right?
So it makes sense.
God, no.
He hasn't had the time to think about it.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Vice!
Vice? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
What's my favorite food? Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite
Right,
place?
I knew that.
Home with you.
Right, I knew that.
What's my favorite flower?
A lunar tear.
The lunar tear, of course. Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone? That's not the right name.
I thought I was gonna do an on-screen keyboard.
Is that you?
Yona.
Is this my body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
Oh, I don't like that.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Well, yeah. I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
Oh, Yona. I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
No, it's so...
Kaine.
You and your sister, you have a good life, Kay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us.
It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey, look. It's beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it.
Oh my god, the other Yona... No, because the other Yona wanted to let her be free. And wanted her to be able to see her brother. And was willing to give herself up for that. The original Yona.
Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
Damn. Oh, I have so many thoughts. Okay. I'm so curious what the route B is gonna be. Okay. Okay. So how I read that is that Yona... No, it only makes sense if there's originals mixed with the replicants. But I have so many thoughts, like, so many thoughts that I'm trying to think about, like, whose body actually is that? You know? But we don't know anything about the original Yona, so I assume that was the original Yona, and somehow their bodies were merged or something, like... It said she relapsed. So the original Yona might have already been gone. Don't answer this, by the way, y'all, because I know there's more stuff. So the original Yona... Like, there was a remnant of the shade in her. Why is Kara Buckland question mark, question mark, question mark? Why is Carl McCarley question mark, question mark, question mark? Because then we have Laura Bailey as Kanye. Yeah, Mike Hadawaki is Neil. Ugh. No, cause okay, so from what I understood, are we all replicants? Are all of us replicants? All of us are replicants, so every human is a replicant until the like disease is fully eradicated. I guess. I think we're all replicants. No, because I'm not real. Nier isn't real. It's interesting. Like, how to describe it? I feel like I don't know. We'll see with Route B. We'll see what happens in Route B. Because I don't know where the game goes from here. Like, I don't know where we go from here, you know? That MF is not real, no. Kanye is not real either. Emil is like kind of a special case, I think. What's interesting to me is that if we're replicants, like what are our bodies made of? How do we grow? How do people have children? How do we bleed? How did Devil and Popola breed? Not bleed. That's what I'm so like. Oh, it's a flower. Ending B. Load your clear data after completing the game to experience Kaine's story. You can now read a departed mother's diary in your house. Wardrobe has been added to the options menu. New outfits can be unlocked by progressing through a departed mother's diary. Change music has been added.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past.
Watch a video essay on it? Okay.
Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Kaine's dreams, discrimination. Girl, let me get some water. The sound of rain filled the village. Steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke steamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly towards the wooden, hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. Happy Pride! The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. Happy Pride! Happy International Non-Binary Day! If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I... The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on! Come on! The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointing firmly towards the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yoo-hoo! Kaine! The voice belonged to Demo, worst of the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shape of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew that these were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to the sensation. It was one she'd experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated, and if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave, he can't hurt me, he can't hurt me, he can't hurt... Oh look, the little freak's gonna cry! What's wrong? Are you said that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's fearing gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys, let's give this freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone... Kaine ignored this question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. He continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak! Chanted the children. Freak! 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 Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from her spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying, deprived of their leader. The other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. Y'all, this game came out in 2010? It came out in 2010? After struggling her breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. And it flopped. I can't... Yeah. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Ow! He screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it! What are you doing? Quit whining. Ain't no one died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. A big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out! Leave this village! No one wants you here, either of you! Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed his side and barked out a single laugh. Look at that fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting out the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hand on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You get a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not! Don't be an ass! Kaine drew her mother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't... Oh my god. Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you, and if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. No, clock that! Clock that! She ate! With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh! Those are lunar tears. That's why she has the flower in her hair. Grandma, you made this for me. Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where'd you find these? Just stumbled on them when I was out doing the shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leaving Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. And the pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. It didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have been trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a foolish thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine, you and me, she said. Long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. Happy Pride, y'all! As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. No, because I was wondering what they were gonna do with Kaine's grandma. Because we heard about her very briefly. Oh, okay. I think it's crazy that they managed to get this game out in 2010 and have like a very just having a trans main character like that. I think is really cool that they were able to do that. In 2010, girl. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard of wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Okay, actually, I'm gonna run the ads now, and then we'll get into the story. Yeah, I'll run them now, because I don't want to just keep snoozing them over and over. Damn. Funnily enough, Yoko Taro got away with it by never outright admitting it until an interview. Yeah, that's kind of what it read like to me, is that they weren't being like super on the nose with it, but it's like pretty obvious. Yeah. That's really cool though. I think that's really cool. And I honestly was like, let's start Route B, let's see how it goes like at the start. I love how in interviews he's like, yeah, all these characters are LGBTQIA as hell. No, right. No, right. I don't know, that's really cool. I don't know, it's just, I'm getting a little teared up about it, just because like, I feel like you don't see like trans characters that are just trans. Like, there's always like a huge deal about it, or like there has to be like, I don't know, there's always so much pullback on it, and like just to see a character that is just trans, like, and a main character, and to be so beloved, like, I don't know, I just love that. I feel like we don't see that a lot. I've been struggling to like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the queer rep for transness and like a lot of our current like media that we look at right now is not, it's like scared of it, but they're not scared of it. Kaine is intersex, which I'm happy included because you don't really get to see queer characters whose identities are set pieces of the punchline. Okay. Okay, that's that. Okay. I was unsure if they were implying intersex or not. Yeah, the sterilization of games, yeah. Aren't set pieces or punchline. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense to me now. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I appreciate it. I very much so appreciate it. I was like, let's get started with Route B. Like, there's probably not that much at the start that's gonna, like, really come for us. Like, we can get started. I heard it's just the same game again, so. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe. Tiny's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Yokotaro is like one of the best people ever. Grandma! Called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Just don't get too close, or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending ships flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. Once she'd scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, "Grandma! Do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something." The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, then smiled. "Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job at chopping, why don't you come here and take over so we can get the water? Shades have been restless, lady, and Shades have been restless, lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards." Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either side. Gathering water was by far the most difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter, and rare were the days where any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Don't! Damn it! Crap! She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. I was really worried it was going to hit her. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with the blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small, pink hands. This is tough, and my logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed with a wheezy laugh. "Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice it. If you..." Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. "Grandma!" The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. At the bucket. Can't let it spill. Y'all, I'm rotted. I'm so rotted. Y'all know why I'm rotted. Girl, Kaine studied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening?" Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. "Stop that! Just stop!" she cried, breathing heavily. "It ain't like I'm dying, just tired from the trip is all." Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her that more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. "Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village." The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. "It's all right," she said. "I'll be fine." Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed like an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, goddammit, but I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down to the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Dimo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, muttered to each other behind raised hands, before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself, I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund, older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. "Hey lady," said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. "Where's the apothecary?" The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. "How dare this thing speak to me?" they seemed to say. But Kaine saw that her eyes had a different emotion. Fear. "Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one." "Which way?" Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. The new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Dimo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. "Oh my god," he sputtered. What are you doing here, freak?" The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication. "Huh," barked Demo. "That old bitch finally keel over? Go to hell, Demo." The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head, but before he could fly a comeback, or worse, a punch, the apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely, in a world so vast, there would be a place she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. "You like that picture?" Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. "That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now." Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. "Pictures are wonderful things," continued the shopkeeper. "They let the ones closest to you live on forever." He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. "You should have these. There's no one else that I wish to draw." Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. "Yes, I've heard rumors about you," he said. "It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't believe they matter much. I know your grandmother, Callie, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable." "Grandmother's name is Callie," thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. "Your grandmother's an old friend of mine," he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, "and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much." Kaine murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leaving Kaine to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's clasped around her arm. "Back already, are you?" asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here, let me take a look at you. Grandmother sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe, finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild. She leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, Kaine said with a small smile. No, seriously, it was. Fun, eh? Asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she had believed anything but. Uh-huh, so anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. A portrait of me? Ridiculous! No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. But Grandma, it'll make you live forever. Oh, girl. Horse shit, said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help me with dinner. Oh my god. Y'all! But Kaine would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, you know, make drawing easy or something. The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an extremely misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time and slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kaine! You truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me and I love it. But hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face. In action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand it no more, and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. Posh, said the old woman. I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud. She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. No, because I'm just realizing in Kaine's house, when we first met her, there was a wreath. There was a wreath hanging up, a wreath of lunar tears. And it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness. It was a moment that burned itself into Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to have a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment won't be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Ooh, let me take another drink. Kaine's dreams, separation. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up with her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug. The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kaine, and I think it's burnt or something because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, alright. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at that sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often with the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled above in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores that she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burned berry rolled through her belly. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. Well, I was gonna check out the Kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm gonna go pick some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What in the hell for? Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. Grandma, a dying cat could shoot through this house. I'm gonna build a stone wall so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. God damn it, girl. If a bunch of thieves were to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway. I'm not worried about the thieves. I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other. Grandma, no. If I don't go to the Kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that. A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Oh, yes, of course, you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately it seems my mind is... She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to the nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from her jar. The flower's petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're going to be a true woman soon, Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls, and more talk about how beautiful you become. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her from hand. You're a beautiful thing, said the old woman, and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Where'd that come from? Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl, yelled Grandma. Suddenly she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. Grandma, yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. Grandma, stop it! What the hell? The old woman stared at her and blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she'd seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. I sometimes mind just... Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she'd ever seen. Listen, maybe I should stay home after all. No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you. Kaine rolled her eyes and kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, she turned herself, but in the end, the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. Gee, gods, she looked so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Oh, I didn't see that. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. No, oh gods, no! Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as it tried to touch the sky itself. Grandma! Grandma! Kaine ran then faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling to the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark. Not just fire. Can't be fire. Too much smoke. Gotta save her. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to her sudden halt, her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet, and she balanced through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random chaotic pattern, giving it its appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering, inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed once again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. "Alright, you bastard," she thought as her scream echoed off the high cliffs around them. "It's you or me. Let's go." The shade eyed Kaine with bemused interest. Then it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging for her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced toward the house. Through the smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kaine. Alive! Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard towards the flaming wreckage of her house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her across the rocky earth. The stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up now! As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. But the old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet, only to fall back to earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire, one or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma! Hold on, just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out his tongue, its giant mouth turning up at corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside his core. Bastard, laughing at us. She had no idea such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claws slightly, allowing Grandmother to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as her foot twisted backward, and she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. Give her back! She screamed. Give her back to me! It was stabbing like a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade painted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was lashed to his foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of her home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. Kaine. Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. Grandma! Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one. Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with it all her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. Grandma, no! No! I said run, goddammit! You have to live. You have to get through. The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could finish another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not be possibly real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she can remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous roar sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles. Her head lolled dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment. Laughing like a mad woman, she leapt through the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? Think it is. Think I'm bleeding to death. No, can't die, can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaya's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke, the flames, all of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it! 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 Kill it now! As a spark that was Kaine slowly beginning to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. Oh! Oh! Are you killing it? Oh. Morning.
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
Okay, wait, so it's called Kaine Story, but I'm not playing as Kaine.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
Girl, I'm trying to, like, readjust
I'm
myself.
not gonna let this happen again. It dies today. My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
I think kind of is the blade in this case, but... Alright, so like we've been here before. Kaine's dreams encounter. Oh, okay. I thought I was done. Gently, weakly, softly, the shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped towards the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Ashamed beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, but only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her life dye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of the home and noticed a ragged stump of an arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Huh! Cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought as the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into a smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you, that way you can live forever. No, stop. Don't want to live forever. Want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few moments, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. Stop! No, don't hurt that picture! Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely in the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture into the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable hump of nothing. The apothecary smiled and broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's a perfect now. She looks just like you. I look like that? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. A wish? Like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, please save me, save me! Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes, they don't come true for me! I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Oh god, you were the best! Kaine glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. That's why her arm is tied up! Because it's a shade arm! That's how she became part shade! The substance slowly crept around her feet, and then began moving up towards the rest of her body. Is this death? Is that what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feeling the hot, searing pain it had left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive and this was real. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine! You're ready to give up, ready to die, so why not let me have it? Have what? Your body! Come on, give it to me! Give it to me! I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. So it's a human who wanted their body back. So they're taking over Kaine's body replicant body that's being discarded to have a body. The voice paused as it licking its lips. When I resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood just like before. In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Yeah, maybe. What of it? The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small whispered moan. Feels good, doesn't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please ladies. Now give me that body. Come on, give me the body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side. As she watched, it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eye must be growing back too. Oh my god. So whoever this shade is... The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. So stop, she whispered, marveling at how she had regained her voice. Stop! Black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. Ah, what the hell, sunshine, screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said, can't die yet. A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern, the pattern of the shades, burn itself into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned, said the voice cheerfully. Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now. Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letter seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm had clearly had a will of its own now. Stop. Goddess, stop. Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. Here's my favorite dish. Hey, it's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood, then go out there and... Shut up and get the hell out of my body! Your body? Oh, that's rich, Sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead. Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, Sunshine. And there ain't no going back. The voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed, whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed? You and me? We got what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Wait till they get a load of you now. And Kaine looked up. Tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow. Darker. Is this because of that shade? Is that how they see the world? So, listen, purred the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies, people you want to kill, I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you, that big old shade that squashed your granny, we'll wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain. What? Wait, said Kaine. You're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? You think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a good goddamn who you murder, honey pants. I just want to drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me? We could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle killing. Ha ha ha! Screamed the voice. Look at you go! Oh, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun! So listen, my name's Tyron, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyron. Count on it. Ha! Laughed Tyron. I have shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body, but if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, and waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her already won. I'm not a shade, I'm Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of Lunatiers. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry, but I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed. Corrupted, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn and the people of the area arose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive!
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Oh, hey.
Her left arm. Yeah, it's a bandaged one.
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow. You grew up.
It's interesting how she
So,
used her right
How
arm,
long has it been?
even though it would have been easier to use her left one. Maybe I'm reading too much into that.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
How did
No, it's great. Thank
how
you.
did Nier know about that? I didn't know about that till now.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Right. Okay, so now we study for ulterior motives.
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious.
Please try to understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the
I
brunt of
wonder
that.
if
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No
I
one's
wonder if it's
sleeping
because both of them
outside.
are part shade.
You and Kaine saved this
And
village.
there's like a
Now they want
certain
to run you out?
like need to keep the relapse shades or the relapse gestalts
People are afraid of us.
out.
And really, I understand. I mean, as long as you're still with us, I can deal with, right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
Because why is Devila involved in this too, you know?
But
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless.
Yeah, I
in
think
the
we
end.
should be hating, or at least doubting them.
They said and did what they did for the sake of the village.
I don't know about
Protect it
that.
from
I
the
don't know.
horror of the shades.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about like. I don't know.
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
I'm still very curious about why the shades are so violent, though. Is it that they just lashed out? Like, are they trying to reclaim... Like, is Tyrion, like, maybe, like, trying to reclaim a
I should
body?
apologize to Kaine and Emil, but what good would that even do?
I got a fire going, Kaine.
Wait, is that...
Campfires are weird. I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Oh, he's so cute.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, They started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was, no matter how bad things got. She gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
Aw. They're so sweet.
Sleep
Let me
well?
do that. Let me do that.
Sure.
And yet your
Thank
red
you, Yoshi.
eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
Okay, so like, I'm still level 28. Do I have all my stuff? Oh, looks like I do. 84% weapons.
What might that?
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the Black Scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
What is this?
Say there, can you not hear me?
Hello? Wait. Wait.
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Why do I look like
Felt
this?
like I was
What?
dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Right.
Am I daddy near?
Let's go.
Okay, let me do push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Thank you for keeping me active, Daniel. Alright. How do I feel? No. Can I go back? We'll do whatever that is later.
My word.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most
I know what you mean.
Well, I don't unpack that right now. We can unpack it next stream. We can do it next stream. Yeah, so like, oh, this is gonna be so weird.
Hey.
Oh, hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again.
I understand you're doing this for the village, and that you don't have a choice.
Pretty much, yeah. But look, why don't you go talk to Popola? I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you.
Because why would they guide us towards the Shadow Lord?
Devila?
Why would they do that?
Yeah?
Sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have lost my
You don't need to apologize. Anyone would be upset when their friends are hurt. Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright?
Alright.
Because I feel like Popola... Like, there's very many points where we just wouldn't be able to progress if she didn't help us. That That's what's strange to me about it.
Popola?
Oh, hello.
Look, I want to apologize for
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat for it.
It's very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it trouble you.
Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us.
Oh, right. Yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right?
The temple where...
That's it. Well, it seems that...
Oh, it was right.
Yeah, because like,
under
why
our
would she like
pages the
tell
whole
us where
time.
like the key we could find the key?
The bridge that leads there is unusable.
So, take a boat.
A boat?
Yes. The canals... It took a lot longer than expected. What with the shades and all. I also asked them to provide a boat at the path. The ferryman will let you... That should make it easier for you to move from town to town.
Thanks, Pope. I feel like you've done so much for me. I'm really grateful. All right?
And for the love of everything, be careful.
Also, I think we might end here. It seems like we're just getting started with Route B.
Path above the entrance to the shopping.
Which...
Excellent to know the canal is finished.
It does have
Hopefully
some
this puts
differences
our
from what I
days of
know.
running all over behind
But I don't know what they are.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
Let's just go talk to the ferryman to unlock that, in case they need it for some reason.
Just the...
What's up?
Our water wheel is on its...
This is a wide...
I suppose we'd all...
Replacing the...
Oh, so I have to redo these
All
side
right.
quests.
Thank you.
Interesting. Okay.
Hey, look.
Girl!
Bag.
Hey.
Sure has. Apparently I did a pretty good job.
Oh yeah, huh?
Thanks. Still, it's... Anyway.
Okay. Well, we know where we're going next stream. Maybe we can check out the whatever was in the mom's diary. We can also check that out next stream, probably. But I think that's gonna be it for today. I honestly feel like I have a lot of thoughts that I just need to kind of sit on and process what we learned today. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. A lot happened. I feel like you went through every emotion. I didn't expect the start of the Kaine story to, like, take so long. Also, didn't they say there were, like, outfits I can get? Hold on, wait, I want to see that. Return to title screen. Yeah, I didn't realize that was going to take so long. I thought we could just get started on Route B and just see, like... Yeah, it is sickening, I will say. Wardrobe? Okay. Well, then, let's say bye to YouTube then. Goodbye, YouTube! Mwah. Thank you for hanging out on this long VOD. I feel like we learned a lot today. You know, we'll come back on Monday when I stream this again. We'll process it. We'll get into Route B. Yeah. Okay, bye, YouTube!